I'm back. So if you got to pack a steak and don't know what to do with it, watch this video. You probably know what to do with some steak, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this steak. I don't know what we're gonna call this meal, but it was so delicious. I guess like pepper steak. You want to start off by cutting you up an onion. Use a cast iron pan if you have one, and go ahead and get your onions sauteed and stuff. Trigger warning. Yup, I'm rinsing off my steak. Stay mad. Anyway, for my steak, I just used some garlic powder and some steak seasoning. That's it. And I put it on both sides. It is so many different ways to season a steak, but less is more. I'm telling you. These were thinly sliced steak. If you saw my haul from yesterday, you seen that where I got it from and all of that stuff. So these were the thinly sliced ones. My onions, I did not use onion powder because that was me basically like seasoning the pan with all of those onions. If you know, you know. And then in a small cast iron, I just made some broccoli. That's it. And so back to the steak, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter, cut you up a red bell pepper as well, and go ahead and cook those. You want to remove the onions from the pan after they are done cooking. And then once your bell peppers are done cooking, you want to remove those. Remove both of the onions and the bell peppers, and then add your steak into that same cast iron. Don't worry, babes. It's not burning. This is how you want your smoke point to be for your steak. This video is not sponsored, by the way. My best friend just ordered Domino's earlier for lunch. It may be a little smoky, but don't worry. Like I said, that's just the smoke point that you want to get that crisp on your steak. It does not take long. I literally cooked these for like a minute on both sides. These were thinly sliced steaks. Once they are done cooking, you want to add back in your grilled bell peppers and onions. Y'all, it was smelling so delicious. This is all about flavor. You will end up removing the steak from the pan and chopping it up, so it'll just be a mixture of like steak and peppers and all that stuff. Is gonna be so good. I added some Worcestershire sauce, and then I removed the steaks from the pan and let them rest. After you let them rest, you want to go in and thinly slice them up just like that. Y'all, I had to do a taste test, and when I tell you 10s across the board, okay? Thinly slice it just like that. Make sure that you remove any fat, anything that you don't want to eat, because from this point, you will basically just be eating the steak. Y'all see me taking a bite here and there. I basically was eating a steak because it was so good. I could not stop eating it. I'm telling you. This knife was actually super dull because the steak was tender and thin. It does not take a lot to cut up. So I need to sharpen that knife. But back to the steak, y'all. Y'all see me again with the taste test. It was delicious. So I was just removing all of the fat. Anything that I don't want to eat, I'm not eating. And y'all see that? It's kind of like a medium well. After you chop it up, you want to add it back into the pan. Remember, you added the Worcestershire sauce, your bell peppers, and your onions. So you're just mixing that all together. You're not cooking it anymore. You're just marinating it in that Worcestershire sauce so it can have some type of sauce to it. And it won't be like dried out. It should look just like that. Just like that. I paired it with my broccoli and the sweet potato. Good protein meal, good fiber, all of that good stuff. And yeah, that was dinner or lunch or whatever you want to eat it for. If y'all try this recipe out, please let me know. It was super quick and easy to make, and it was so delicious, y'all. 10s across the board. I love this type of meal. Bye. Talk to y'all later.